Okay, is there a preference for the new GMAT over the previous version of the GMAT? How are you relating to the new GMAT? Are you sufficiently familiar with the new GMAT to comment at this point? But that's a good of the moment question. Thoughts on the new GMAT?
I'm happy to jump in and just say the GMAT iterates every, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. I think several of us have seen introductions of a new and improved version of the GMAT over the years. And yeah, there's, I think, a little period of adjustment, but the Graduate Management Admissions Council does a good job of educating us on what the changes are and how to interpret them. So I would really go with the test that you think is the better fit for you, and just assume that we're all going to get really good training on how to interpret the new GMAT exam would be my advice.
Someone asks sort of a follow-up, a natural follow-up. What if you've taken both? Do you want to see both? If you've done well on both, or would you prefer to only see one? Would you want the flexibility to admit on one score versus the other, if possible?
I mean, schools might have different policies. One thing I could say is, in addition to being a new test in terms of sort of the structure and the length and the sections, there also, the test is being rescaled. And so I would say, when you're thinking about what to submit, just don't look at the score itself, but look at the percentiles and see which is stronger, because we haven't been fully trained by GMAT yet on how to do this, but the one thing they've said is they're going to really anchor on the percentiles, because that's the thing that will kind of give a better sense. So just as you're looking at which score, if you've taken the old one and the new one, which score looks, is the one you should submit. That's one thing I would say. I don't know that, it's so individualistic in terms of whether you should submit them both, that I wouldn't want to give advice to any particular individual, but that's more general in terms of how you should think about it. I'm sure there'll be a lot more information coming from GMAT on all of this.